Hey guys, I haven't done a new video for a while, so I thought I'd do an update, and especially since I got 16,000 views on one of my other videos. It was really cool, really appreciate it for all the nice comments and questions. So this is one of my latest tanks. I actually started as a school project, so it's for my art class. Did a tree. So this plant is Riccia fluoritans, that is actually a surface plant that you tie down to like rocks or driftwood. And the only problem is that when it gets too long, it'll actually detach. So you have to set it up again like every 6 months. The tree was only set up once about a year ago, and since it's submerged half the time, so the water level goes down since it evaporates and stuff, and I don't fill it up right away. So actually, the Riccia doesn't grow too much. On the other hand, the ones at the bottom I have to set up once every 6 months or so. Last time I did, I killed quite a few shrimp because I reset it up as a red cherry shrimp about 5 months ago, I guess, and the Riccia will grow up to about this high, which is really cool, and after it looked like a deep forest or whatever. And well, it's the first time that I've had these shrimp and they're breeding, and I killed off a lot of the babies, unfortunately, last time I changed or reset up the tank. So those are Pugmustons, Helfurry, I don't know how you say that. It's a 54-liter tank, which is about 14 gallons, I think. The lighting setup is I have a 25-watt floor glow thing on there, so it's pretty nice, but I want to put a second one on there to get a nicer light. It's a bit pinkish by itself, I think. I only have one filter to hang on back. I actually have it set up with this little plastic cap so the flow goes on the surface and doesn't disturb the shrimp too much. I only have sand, just normal sand in there. I do recommend putting in ferts like at the bottom, several layers. You get much nicer growth, especially with stem plants. And well, it depends what kind of a tank you're setting up. I have 3 tanks in my room. Let's see if I can get down here. There you go. This is my second tank. I actually put it down here now for a while since I want to see my cherries better. I have a few fish left in here, like a platy, 2 danios, and that's about it. A few snails like this guy up here. He's getting to be huge. Let's see if we can zoom up on him. Nah, I can't get it. Whatever. So there's one of my vids to set up on this tank. I'll put a link so you can check that out. There's a monster over there. I put that rock with the mesh has a Riccia in it. That's what it looks like when it's just newly set up, and the plant will grow through that mesh and cover it up nicely. And this tank is also just sand at the bottom. I have two, let's see if I can open this. Here, 2 lamps. Both are 20 or 25 watts, I think. And I get nice growth out with those. And yeah, I don't have CO2 in here anymore. It's too much concentrating on the 2 other tanks. This is also a 14-gallon tank, 54 liters. The rocks I just got in a forest near my house. You should really try and use the stuff you have around your home and stuff, instead of just buying stuff in the pet stores. It's so expensive, and you can do really cool original things with whatever you have around where you live. And just have to really boil it at the beginning when you first get it. Scrub off anything that'll be on the rocks. Wash it off and let it soak in a separate, just like in a plastic bucket or whatever, for a few days. See if anything grows on it. and then just wash it again if it does. Just, yeah, wash it off nicely, and you can use just about anything. So on this one I also have the same filter. It's a decent, good current, and it's perfect for this size tank. So what the new tank, which, let's see, get it set up nicely. This is my latest tank. It's really in construction mode. It's 110 liters, so I don't know. I'll put a link on how big that is in gallons. It's set up. This is Christmas moss set up on those branches. The setup isn't definitive. It's just spread out like that so it can get lots of light and grow faster. That big rock I also got in the forest, and I'm going to cover that up in Pelia, which I bought a few portions off internet on eBay, which is this stuff that's growing here. It's not doing so well yet. It's a slow growing plant, and I'm hoping it'll take off. There it is at the back as well. It's a bit greener there, hoping it will grow nicely. And this tank, for the moment, I have just a few pink neons. They're cool. Just hang out in the tank for a while. This up front here is Christmas moss with some Java fern. And yeah, so I'm trying. This is actually, oh yeah, I didn't say, this is for crystal red shrimps that I'm going to start breeding. Looking forward to get those guys. They're a bit expensive, but I hope they'll be happy in this tank. They look cool. And so yeah, they need lots of hiding places. So all these branches are going to be like much closer together and make like a little forest. And I'm hoping that can get a nice cover of the bottom with bedia. In this tank, I did buy like the nutrient substrate, which is at the bottom. You can't see it here. And on top, I got this really fine sand from a water spring, a source. And when I got it there, I got like 40 kilos of wet sand. And on my motorcycle, it was fun trying to get that home, wash it out, and it's really nice. The shrimp really love that. And so I got a good about, I don't know, a centimeter there at the bottom. You can't see with the cap, and after like 3 centimeters or 4 centimeters thick of the fine sand on top. And I'm also have some CO2 on back there. You can see bubbling nicely. You can really see the difference of the growth speed. It's really easy to do. For the filter, I have a nice big filter. I have everything hidden underneath this. I got this whole aquarium. It has a few scratches, but for 125 bucks, I can't see a damn thing. There we go. Yeah, so you have my CO2 down there. This is the substrate I got. I don't know if you can see that. The deponent mix from Denel. I got this tank for 125 bucks with the stand. I have this Crystal Profi filter. I think it's the medium size. Can't remember the volume. My CO2 set up there. It goes all the way up and behind. So yeah. So I'll be updating with hopefully my crystal red shrimp in a few weeks or months. I don't know. This once the tank is nicely set up. And yeah. So if you like this video, please rate, subscribe. Hope you liked it. Comments and questions are most welcome. Oh yeah, on this tank I'm also going to do a time lapse. Well, I got a few shots, and when I started it, I'm going to do a few more as it progresses. So yeah, I hope that's going to be a cool video. Over here I got my red shrimp. See if I can focus on her. Yeah, nice and red. So that's the 3 tanks in my room. Hope you liked it. rate, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.